Hi everyone. If you're looking at this video, you are either saw my post on social media talking about how I'm beginning this weight loss journey, or you're Googling or YouTubing or whatever weight loss journey, or anything related to weight loss, and just kind of opened this video. And this video is more so for me than anything else. I've tried weight loss in the past. I've tried diets and exercises and programs and regimens and all these kind of things, and it's just never worked out. And I'll stick with it for like a week or two and then just give up afterwards, because I'm either not seeing results, or I don't like it, or I feel like it's more work than it should be. And I just end up quitting. And now, a couple days ago, about a week ago, I decided to be serious, to lose weight for my health and for my own purposes, to lose weight and get in shape and be healthy. And I decided I'd make this video. Like I said, mostly for my purposes, kind of like accountability wise. I want to make one every week and kind of use it to kind of review the week, basically. So, did I stick with my workout routine and schedule? Did I eat healthy? Did I watch my calories? Did I eat lots of fruits and vegetables? Did I binge on eating? Did I miss workouts? Did I do anything unhealthy that I wasn't supposed to? And all those kinds of things. So I just kind of think this is a good idea to kind of keep myself on that, like, I need to stick with it. And if anybody knows me, I've had weight issues. They're issues because I've always been overweight. No doctor's really been like, you need to lose weight, or something bad's gonna happen. I've been pretty healthy my whole life. Like, I've never had any high sugar, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high anything. But I mean, why am I gonna wait till I get that? You know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna wait until there's an actual health issue for me to lose weight? But not only that, I have a lot of, oh my gosh, I have a lot of image issues. I don't like what I see in the mirror, and as I'm recording this video, I don't like what I see in the camera. And I decided to do this video today because as I was looking for inspiration and workouts and everything, I came across this channel from another girl who, her first video was how she did her weight loss journey. And I mean, her video, she's where she kind of wants to be now, and she looks awesome, and what she did was awesome. She lost over 100 pounds. If you want to go look at her channel, I found her on Instagram. Her Instagram and her YouTube channel is what I follow, and it's Fit Susie. I didn't actually look at like her username or anything. I just know it's Fit Susie. So if you want to look that up, I mean, she's pretty cool too. I liked following her because she's kind of real too. Like, it doesn't seem like she's just some kind of personal trainer who knows it all or something. I mean, she's an actual person who went through this, lost over 100 pounds, she started the same way basically, except she had health issues, and she decided, I'm going to do this now. And she does a lot of at-home videos and about her exercise routines, about her eating habits and everything. And it's just really cool channel. But she's kind of the reason I started this, because her first video is kind of going over what happened that that why she lost weight and what she did and everything. But I decided I want to do this now, again, for accountability, and I want to be able to look back at the end of this and be like, this was the me before and this is the me now. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing this for, just to accountability mostly. I want to stick with this, and I want to lose weight, I really do, and I've always wanted to lose weight. Like, if anybody knows, I've always talked about losing weight and doing diets and eating salads and smoothies and pills and shakes and all these things, and I've just never really stuck with it. But now I really want to, and I feel like the biggest reason that I haven't stuck with anything is because I've felt it to be more like work than changing my lifestyle or trying to be healthy. Like, it's just, it's not good to go in these kind of decisions or these kind of journeys or these kind of life changes thinking about it as work or something you have to do, or it should be something more in a positive light. Like, I want to do this, I want to reach my goal, I can do this, everything should be positive. And I feel like that's been my biggest setback, is most of the time that not most of the time, all of the times that I've done this, I was really negative with myself. And I would always start with like negative comments about myself, comparing myself to other people, to other girls, and how pretty they look, how skinny they look, how amazing they look, how they can fit in size 4 jeans and size small shirts, size 2 dresses, and I've always had to fit in size 10, 12, 14 size pants, size large, extra large shirts and dresses and everything, and it's just, it kind of builds up after a while. And you get sad and you get depressed and you get anxious and you just say a lot of bad things to yourself. But that's what I'm going to change right now. Like, that's what I've been doing these past couple of days, is when I go to the gym, just being positive and like, good job, you're doing great, you're working towards your goal, you're doing what you have to do, you're amazing, just positive comments to yourself, because I feel like that helps a ton, and it helps a ton if you have a support system. And I know I have a great support system, which starts with my husband, and he's just been amazing every time I talk about this, and every time I've tried something, he's just there supporting me and just like, you got this, I support you, I'll go to the gym with you, I'll diet with you. And it makes me emotional, because it's just, I've never stuck with it. And I just think about all the negative comments that I've had with myself, and all the setbacks I've put on myself, because it's something I've done. I've been the one saying bad things about myself. I'm the one who puts all these thoughts in my head. No one else is telling me any of this stuff. And there are people who are like negative and who do see me and they're like, oh, you're so fat, you need to lose weight, or you probably shouldn't be eating that. I mean, don't you see, after you had your baby, you look like this or you look like that. And I mean, it's true. I have put on a lot of weight since high school. And if you knew me in high school, I wasn't skinny then either. But I wasn't the size that I am now, and it's embarrassing to say. After I got married, I gained 20 pounds in the first couple of months, and after I had my son, which is now a couple months old, since then, I've put on more weight and keep gaining weight, and it's embarrassing to say, but I weigh the same as my husband. I weigh the same amount as he does, and it's embarrassing. And if you want an actual number, which for some people it might not be overweight. Some people it is, but for somebody my size, I'm 5 feet tall. I'm not very tall at all. I'm very tiny. Someone my size is supposed to weigh anywhere from 100 and 125 pounds. Ideal weight being in the middle, somewhere around 110, 115. Right now I weigh 168. And it's not a good feeling at all to be that overweight. And to look at myself and just see all the unwanted fat and, I mean, flabby, everything. Like, it just sucks. But that's what this is about. Starting a change, doing a change, committing myself for a better, healthier, happier me. Because if you are whatever size you are and you're happy with what you see in the mirror, then that's perfect. Don't do anything. If you're happy about who you are and you feel good in your own skin, go, go do you, be happy. But I don't feel happy in my own skin, and I want to change that. And this is not where it started. It started last week, and this is where I'm holding myself accountable. But it started last week, and this is where I'm holding myself accountable. And so going on that, what I'm basically doing is calorie counting, and I came across this really great quote where it kind of compared calorie counting to budgeting. And I never used to count my calories. I would just eat, and if I started wanting to lose weight, I'd either go straight salads and smoothies and shakes, or I'd just not eat dinner. And that's not okay. Like, you have to count your calories. You have to see what you're eating, what you're not eating. And the reason they compared it to budgeting is, like, you won't budget your week or your month without knowing how much you're making, how much you're spending, how much you need to save. Like, all those numbers when you're budgeting. So why wouldn't you use kind of the same method with calorie intake? Like, how much you need to eat, how much you're eating for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, how much water you're drinking, how much exercise you're doing, how many calories are you burning, and all that stuff. And it just clicked with me there, like, yeah, this is important. Calorie counting is important. With that being said, there are formulas that you can find where how you're supposed to count your calories and how much you're supposed to be eating and how much you're not supposed to. I don't know the formula off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure if you just kind of Google calorie counting formula or something, I mean, it probably should pop up. And that just kind of clicked with me, like, yeah, that's so right. I'm not going to budget not knowing how much I'm spending or how much I'm earning, so I shouldn't be trying to lose weight without knowing how much I'm eating, how much I'm burning, or how much I'm supposed to eat and all that stuff. And it's not good to overeat or undereat, because if you undereat, you're not nourishing your body, and if you overeat, you're creating all this fat and unnecessary things in your body, so that's not good either. Exercise is a really big one that I want to dedicate myself to, because my husband's a really big athlete. Like, he does sports, he exercises, he loves going out running and doing weights and all these things, and I've never had that passion in my life where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go for a run. No, I've never been like that. I'm more of a let's sit on the couch and watch a movie kind of person, and it's not bad, but you also have to put in that time to be healthy and exercise and everything. So my exercise basically consists of right now is speed walking until I kind of get back into the rhythm of things, and then running. But if you know anything, if you just go straight on to running without building up to a run, you can get shin splints, you can get cramps, and it's just better to kind of build up slowly instead of just going hardcore into everything, because it does more damage than good. So that's where I'm starting, kind of speed walking for 20-25 minutes and doing workouts, working out biceps, triceps, abs especially, because that's where I really want to focus on. My abs, my stomach, losing all that baby fat, that baby weight. At my work, I'm fortunate enough to have a gym that I can access, so that's where I go to exercise, because I've been fortunate enough to have that accessible to me for free. So I'm not going to give up that opportunity, and I'm going to do workouts there and everything, and that's kind of what it is. And eating, just healthy eating. If you know me, I'm a big sweet tooth. I love sweet tea. I love chocolate. I love all those amazing, delicious things. And now what I'm going to do is drink lots of water. I'll drink a sweet tea or a soda, but only with one meal a day. That's kind of how I'm weaning myself off of it, because if you deprive yourself of, of what you like to eat or what you want to eat, you're not going to stick with it, because then it becomes work and not something you want to do. So I don't want to just deprive myself and just go flat out lettuce and like a little rabbit and just eat lettuce all the time. I'm gonna eat healthy, but I'm also gonna have a little bit of what I like and what I want, just so it doesn't feel like work. So, but there is a limit. So, because obviously sweet tea is not healthy at all, but you know, maybe like a sweet tea or a small soda at lunch, and the rest of the day drink water, 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 you know. Or like if I want to have a cup of coffee in the morning, small cup of coffee and water the rest of the day. And if I'm really craving something sweet at the time, at, at dinner or lunch, you know, maybe a small soda or a small sweet tea or something. But not really going overboard. And swapping I've found to be very useful, you know, instead of getting a bag of chips, you know, how about let's get, you know, some celery sticks and just have some celery, or some pretzels, or little like Ritz crackers with turkey and cheese, like little snacks that are better for you. And I found like that one, the little crackers with cheese and turkey or whatever, ham, whatever you like, salami, whatever. Those are good, and they're filling, and they keep me where I don't have to be snacking all the time between meals and stuff like that. So smart snacking is another one. And I felt like that's been kind of my helper too, where I have something for breakfast. I eat a small snack between breakfast and lunch, and then a small snack between lunch and dinner, and then not a huge lunch and not a huge dinner, just because, you know, I'm snacking throughout the day. So that kind of helps as well, where you feel full throughout the day and you're not going constantly a 3 hour, 5 hour stretch where you're like starving, and then at the time of lunch or whenever you sit down to eat dinner, you're like, I'm starving, I need to eat everything that's in sight. You know, that kind of helps you limit yourself. And I just feel like that's kind of where I'm starting with this, slowly but surely. And as time goes on, I'm gonna make my workouts more intense, harder. I'm gonna eat a little less, and obviously in a healthy range where I don't go from one extreme to another. So I don't want to go from the extreme of overeating and being overweight to the extreme of never eating and being totally underweight. I want to be in that happy medium, and I want to be able to reach my goal where I want to look at myself in the mirror and I want to be happy with what I see. And the last time that happened, I weighed 125. So that's kind of where my goal is, to go from 168, 167 to 125. That's kind of where my goal is at. So this is going to be a weekly thing. If you want to look at these videos, I mean, that's fine with me. Not a problem at all. But every week I'm going to be uploading a video of that week and what happened and what I did and how I feel about it. Was it a good week? Was it a bad week? Was it not? And all those thoughts and concerns and everything. And I'm going to try and post those on here, like the workouts I do, or the meals that I eat or anything, just because somebody might be looking at this and they might be in the exact same spot I am and they don't know what they're doing. Like I don't know what I'm doing, and we can do this together, because the hardest part is doing this alone. And you should always have a support system, or you should always have somebody you could look to, and like, hey, they're doing this with me, and they support me, and they're there with me. And so if I'm that person for you, where you can look and turn here and you're like, you know what, she's doing this with me, or she's going through the exact thing I went through, or I want to go through, or whatever, I'm here, and I'm going to do this, and I don't know what the crap I'm doing, and I'm going to be looking to support from the people that I love, and support from people who have already gone through this journey, and support from complete strangers, because those inspirational videos and pictures and workout videos and food videos that I keep looking up, I mean, those are complete strangers, but it helps because you see what other people are doing, and you're like, hey, I can do that, I like that, I want to try it. So yeah, so I hope whoever watches this, if they need kind of that person to be there to support them, I hope I can be that person for you. I mean, I'm here just like whoever else is starting this journey and they don't know what the crap they're doing, but they really want to do it. I'm here, and we all need a support system, and we all start somewhere. And hopefully we all reach our goals, and we all, instead of judging each other by the size of our pants or the size of our dress, or because she can wear a crop top and I can't, I mean, that stuff doesn't matter. Hopefully we can all just agree that everyone should feel beautiful in their own skin, whether it be male, female, or whatever you identify as. Hopefully we can all just agree that we should all feel comfortable in however way we want. But yeah, so thank you for watching. If you stuck with me this whole time, I know this was a long video, but again, this is kind of more for me than anybody else. But if I can help anyone out there, that'd be awesome. Because I need all the help I can get, and we all need all the help we can get. It takes a village. So thanks, and I hope y'all have a great day.